objection to the request for not into the deed of donation, provincial government of Oriental Mindoro, represented by Governor Benito A. Golor MPH, regarding the provision and distribution of two heads of under the ASF rehabilitation program in the municipality of Nauman. The recommendation of the planning officer is to pass a resolution authorizing the municipal mayor Henry John Neves to enter into a deed of with the provincial government of Oriental, represented by Governor Golor MP PhD, regarding provision and distribution of deals under the ASF recovery program in the municipality of Nauman. It is submitted by the Joint Committee on Law and Committee on Agriculture. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for this Joint Committee Report number 1, Defense Citizen 2026.
Any question or clarification? Seeing none, the report number 187-2020 is hereby adopted.
Presiding Officer and Mayor, to request the Honorable Chairperson on rules to include this for today's calendar of business.
Mr. Presiding Officer, Honorable Will Garay, that the same is today's calendar of business.
And that's included in the item numbers in the calendar business for today's session. Thank you po. Session resumed. Your body less. Next to the report, the Joint Board 88-2026, which is MOA with Back Foundation. The Honorable Councilor from Poblacion is recognized. Thank you, Mr. President.
Committee report number 1, 2026 by the Committee on Environmental Protection and Resources together with Committee on Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, which is the request ready to enter the memorandum of agreement with Path Foundation Philippines Incorporated, represented by Joanne Regina L. Castro, Executive Vice President regarding the implementation of ADAPT for Bluer Coast and Community Project. The committee held a meeting last May 14 and shared the following findings. Number one, Foundation aims to strengthen climate resilience and adaptive capacity in vulnerable coastal communities across Mindoro Island cluster by promoting inclusive marine governance and nature-based solutions to address climate impacts and has enhanced coastal resource management and empower marginalized youth. Number two, the LGU pursuant to Local Government Code of 1991 mandated to manage and maintain ecological balance with territorial jurisdiction, promote the general welfare of its inhabitants, and enhance economic prosperity and social justice. Number three, the municipality is privileged to have been selected as one of the recipient local government units under this initiative, considering that the project shall significantly contribute to the proposed declaration of the mangrove areas in Barangay Nagiba and San Antonio as protected areas, particularly those identified as environmentally critical and ecologically significant zones. Number four, under existing laws and regulations, at least 15% of the municipal waters must be declared as protected area. At present, the municipality has not yet met this requirement. Hence, the assistance being extended to the Path Foundation is considered highly beneficial to the municipality. Number five, the proposal of the mangrove areas as protected should be spearheaded by Path, which shall provide the necessary technical assistance for the organizing the groups that will manage the area. The initiative shall therefore be implemented as a community managed protected area program. The committee further noted that under the proposed partnership with Bat Foundation Philippines, livelihood assistance and sustainable community-based support programs shall likewise be provided to residents of Barangay Nagiba and San Antonio to promote community participation, strengthen environmental stewardship, and ensure the long-term sustainability of the project initiative. Lastly, the parties share a common of creating resilient coastal communities and productive marine ecosystems that equitably deliver vital services and sustainable livelihoods for all, especially the poor and marginalized sector, including fisher folks, women, youth, indigenous people, and persons with disabilities. The committee recommends to pass a resolution authorizing the and Joel Teves to enter into an agreement with Pac Foundation Philippines, represented by Joanne Regina, Executive Vice President of Implementation of ADAPT, Blue Coast and Community Project, respectively submitted by yours truly together with a member of the Committee on Environmental Councilor Vargas, Villa Aday, Bandugan, together with the Committee on Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, Chairperson, Councilor Alan Malbacal, together with Councilor Buganin, yours truly, Councilor Aday, Councilor Bandugan. Look for the adopted committee report and Secretary Mark.
Any question or clarification? Seeing none, the said committee report is hereby.
Thank you, Chairman Officer. I request that Chairperson permitted for the inclusion of the subject matter in the calendar, please.
Mr. Presiding Officer, upon the request of Honorable Mark D. Marcos, I move that the same be included in today's calendar of business.
The said item is included in the calendar of business under item number 8.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Thank you, Councilor Vargas. Committee report number 189, that's 2026. By the Committee on Transportation, Communications, and Information. The subject is the request for the grant of bicycle franchise of Mr. Darwin B. Campo. The committee also held a meeting last week 14 and with the documentary requirements and all the other necessities for the application. May I read the recommendatory portion, Mr. Presiding Officer, to that the applicant has complied with all the requirements.
Any question or clarification?
To pass a resolution one tricycle franchise to Mr. Campo, valid for a period of pursuant to the municipal ordinance 9 series of 2025. Please submit to their fully together with Bugarin, Balbacal, and Vargas. I move for adoption of this committee report, Mr. President.
Any question or clarification? Hearing none, the report is hereby adopted.
Again, I would like to request the committee rules for the inclusion of this subject matter in the calendar, please.
Mr. Presiding Officer, upon the motion of Honorable Board Member Marion Francis D. Marcos, I move that the said item be included in today's business.
Said item is included in earlier business under item number 9. Next committee report, Joint Committee Report number 190-2026, Committee on Laws together with Committee on Transportation, Communication, and Public Information.
Sir Presiding Officer, good morning po. Tama po. May I request to enlarge the soft copy of the document on the screen. Salamat po. Mr. Presiding Officer, please let me render the Joint Committee Report number 190-2026, submitted by the Committee on Law, Rules, Ordinances, Legal Matters, and Human Rights, together with the Committee on Transportation, Communication, and Information. Subject: an ordinance establishing the local road network development program of the municipality of San Juan, province of Oriental Mindoro, providing policies, guidelines, and standards for the planning, construction, improvement, maintenance, and management of local roads, institutionalizing road clearing measures pursuant to DILG Memorandum Circular Number 2019-121, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes. Findings, Mr. Presiding Officer. On March 6, 2026, a proposed ordinance titled An Ordinance Establishing the Local Road Network Development Program of the Municipality of Nauhan, Province of Oriental Mindoro, providing policies, guidelines, and standards for the planning, construction, improvement, maintenance, and management of the local roads, institutionalizing road clearing measures pursuant to the LG Memorandum Circular Number 2019-121, appropriating funds thereof and for other purposes was filed for the local government units to conduct road clearing operations and remove illegal structures of and encroachment on public roads to ensure public safety and ease of mobility. The foregoing. The committee finds it to establish a local network policy, strengthen and sustain road clearing operations within its jurisdiction. Compliance with the ILG Random Circular Number 29-121 and promote the proper use of public spaces, road safety, and efficient mobility within municipal. Recommendation, Mr. President. There were some recommendations for the incorporation in the finance during the committee hearing. It is recommended to incorporate to get the suggestions and recommendations during the committee hearing. Yeah. Subject the proposed ordinance to second reading. Mr. President, I move for of these.
Any or clarification? Hearing none, the said is hereby adopted.
Respectfully request Mr. President, draft of the said ordinance be returned back to the sponsors for the necessary agenda.
The Secretariat is hereby instructed to return the report to the principal author. For Joint Committee Report number 91-2026, the gentleman from Laguna and Santiago is recognized. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. This is the Joint Committee Report number 191-2026, submitted by Committee on Laws, Rules, Ordinances, Legal Matters, and Human Rights, and the Committee on Public Health and Sanitation. The subject is the proposed ordinance titled an ordinance amending the municipal ordinance number 62 series of 2011 of the municipality of Nauhan, province of Oriental Mindoro, further strengthening the denormalization of cigarette and tobacco use, regularizations of its sale and distributions in the municipality, and the inclusion of electronic nicotine dispensing system, hence commonly known as electronic cigarettes in the fabrics. Mr. Presiding Officer, the Joint Committee on Laws, Rules, Legal Matters, and Human Rights, and the Committee on Public Health and Sanitation, to its above-mentioned subject was referred to consider the same in the Sangguniang Bayan Session Hall and held on May 14, 2026, and have the honor to report the same back to the Sangguniang Bayan with the following findings and recommendations. Findings number one, the proposed ordinance is sponsored by yours truly. 6.5, an ordinance amending the municipal ordinance number 62 series of 2011 of the municipality of Nauhan, province of Oriental Mindoro, further strengthening the denormalization of cigarette and tobacco use, legalization of its sale and distribution in the municipality, and the inclusion of electronic nicotine dispensing system, commonly known as the electronic cigarettes, and in the coverage consistent with the state policy of protecting and promoting public health. Number two, the committee noted that the ordinance is anchored on Article 2, Section 15 of the 1907 Philippine Constitution, the Republic Act number 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991, Republic Act number 8749, or the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999, Republic Act number 9211, or the Tobacco Regulation Act of 2003, Republic Act number 11900, or the Vaporous Nicotine and Non-Nicotine Products Regulation Act of 2022, and the World Health Organization Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. Number three, the ordinance seeks to protect the health and welfare of the people by prohibiting smoking and vaping in public places, regulating the sale and promotion of tobacco and vape products, and establishing enforcement, information dissemination, cessation, and livelihood support programs with the municipality of Nauhan. Number four, during the committee deliberation, Honorable Michael Gregory Vargas raises clarifications regarding the Section 5 prohibited areas and Section 6 and the prohibited acts, specifically on whether there shall be corresponding liabilities and penalties imposed upon vendors, store owners, and persons in charge of establishments where the sale and use of tobacco and vape product are prohibited. Number five, Honorable Vargas likewise manifested concerns regarding certain provisions in the proposed implementing guidelines, particularly those which may lack sufficient legal basis and require further review to ensure consistency with the existing national laws and local ordinances. Number six, the committee further discussed the provisions regarding the designated smoking and vaping areas, including the authority responsible for approving and designating such areas. In response thereto, yours truly clarified that the authority to designate smoking or vaping areas shall pertain to the municipal mayor in accordance with the powers vested under existing laws and ordinances. Number seven, the committee also took note of the discussions relating to Section 4, 5, 6, and 8 of Municipal Ordinance number 62 series of 2011, and whether the provisions therein remain necessary or shall already be repealed, superseded, or incorporated into the proposed ordinance. Number eight, Honorable Princess Patricia May Ardolor raised concerns regarding the regulation and implementation of the smoking measures in private establishments and private areas, particularly on how compliance and obligation of private owners and operators may be effectively enforced. Number nine, Honorable Princess Patricia May Ardolor also suggested that under Section 12 of the proposed ordinance, the Municipal Health Office may be designated as the least implementing office instead of the Manahon Auxiliary Brigade, considering the technical and health-related nature of the ordinance. Number 10, the committee acknowledged the need to further clarify provisions concerning letter A, designation and regulation of the smoking and vaping areas. Letter B, roles and responsibilities of implementing and enforcement bodies. Letter C, issuance of citation tickets and deputation of barangay officials and TANOs. Letter D, enforcement in private establishment and barangays. And E, sufficiency of the initial funding allocation amounting to 250,000 pesos for the effective implementation of the ordinance. Findings number 11, the proposed ordinance provide for the creation of the smoke and vape-free task force implementation of the citation ticket system, smoke and vape cessation programs, information dissemination and training, creation of smoke and vape-free control trust fund, and partnerships with national government agencies, civil society organizations, and other stakeholders. Number 12, the ordinance order 6 to repeal municipal ordinance number 62 series of 2011 of their wise as the no smoking ordinance of 2011 to establish a more update and responsive local legislation addressing present public health concerns related to smoking and vaping. Number 13, the committee finds the proposed ordinance consistent with the welfare clause of Republic of Hammer 7160 and aligned with national public health policies aimed of safeguarding the health, safety, and well-being of the people of Dahon. The recommendations, Mr. Presiding Officer, is to incorporate the clarifications, amendments, corrections, and recommendations raised during the committee deliberation, particularly on the provisions concerning prohibited acts, designated smoking and vaping areas, enforcement mechanism, deputations of enforcers, and implementation responsibilities, and and further to return it back to the proponent of these arrangements. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the adoption of this committee.
Any question? Question from the Chair. Na-consider po ba dito yung tanda ko nung tayo ay nasa PCL convention ng isa sa mga ordinance na mga pinopost doon itong sa mga smoking. Sa e-cigarette,
At ito na,
na-consider po ba yan? Na-consider po doon sa ordinance?
isinasama po natin, pero yung ibang provisions lang katulad ng age na sa minors ay nakalagay po doon 24, na-adjust po rin sa 18 kasi po walang legal basis kung bakit sa 24. So ito po ay agad sa minors.
Sige, kasi parang medyo comprehensive yun yung draft ordinance na pinakita doon na kung ibabalik din naman ito, may consider yung ibang mga provision doon. Or yun kung gusto nyo, yun ang i-adapt nyo, tanggalin lang yung mga provisions na hindi applicable sa atin or may question nire-raise ninyo.
Sige po, Mr.
Consider
President.
nyo for
Sama po rin doon sa inyong recommendations para po dito sa pag yung babago po nito atin pong pinapropose na ordinance.
sige po. Ang recommendation naman is to return to So, kung wala na pong katanungan, the said committee report is hereby adopted. Thank you po. Last committee report, kung wala nang iba pa, committee report 192-2026, the committee of the whole, proposed AIP 2027 to be reported by the Honorable Councilor from Sampaguita Santo Niño, Councilor Kenneth Wilson A. Birayo.
Ready na po kayo. With the indulgence of the presiding officer as the chairperson of the committee of the whole, yours truly would like to request for permission to report this committee report number 192 series of 2026 or the annual investment program, proposed annual investment program for calendar year 2027, containing various programs, projects, and activities amounting to 8,175,209,657 pesos.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. And Mr. Presiding Officer, may I proceed with the finding recommendations of the body. So, for executive governance program, specifically for mayor's office, the PPAs to be corrected under the policy development services to remove and submit to remove open and close quotation marks and submitted to the Sangguniang Bayan and complete the performance indicators conducted as and forwarded to the mayor for received and recorded and routed to that's under law enforcement services. For resource and revenue generation services, indicate numeric symbol instead of percentage in 100% laws and ordinances enforced. For basic services delivery, remove one declared drug-free barangay provided with rewards and recognition. NAB, how many please remove this line. This is just a question. Remove revised revenue code implemented. Remove service vehicle for business inspection procured. Complete the performance indicator 100%. ICT equipment and other machinery. Complete the performance indicator 100%. Purchase job order request for the procurement or repair of IT equipment and office equipment prepared. And remove particular vehicle model L300. For permits and license program, for administration and governance, separate accordingly 100% certification of no business with business enclosure process and release. For zoning administration, under governance and administration, remove IT equipment maintained. Clarify the statement of the performance indicator. All orders and processes within the PNP to mean in coordination with the PNP. For public information and advocacy development program, specifically under administration and governance, clarify the statement of performance indicator provided updated LGU relevant information. Instead of Android TV purchase, use Smart TV purchase. Remove one LED wall at Nauhan Town Plaza maintained. Specify the numeric symbol or percentage in most of the identified PIs or performance indicators. Include the implementation of Nauhan FOI Ordinance of 2025 or Municipal Ordinance number 173 series of 2025. Include specifically LTO or the ICT coordination for free Wi-Fi. If these PIs are actually under the PIO program. Also include Balitang the Best and the establishment of the studio of this would be implemented in 2027. Use the term pinagsabakan dos instead. I think it refers to the landmark or the lead wall, sorry. I think it refers to the lead wall. Please include po dun sa report. Peace and Order Management Program under Crime and Disorder. Specify the numeric value or percentage in some of the identified performance indicators such as training on VPATs, training for BCPC and other performance indicators. Instead of bypass operation, use illegal drugs program implemented as a more general term. Under integrity management program, for administration and governance, operation and capacity development program, placement of performance indicators under PPAs, one job order hired, one performance implementation review, one integrity circle meeting conducted. For municipio development program, Tinarawan and Aurora, all letters at the beginning should be capitalized. I think this should apply to all performance indicators included in the annual investment program. All letters beginning should be capitalized. Percentage and numbers should be placed at the beginning of each line. Under procurement unit, remove various office and other supplies purchased. Remove PP&P since it is already formulated by office. Include 100% required trainings on RA 12009. For internal audit program, specifically under administration and governance and capacity development, remove office supplies procured. Identify the numeric for the number of internal control reports submitted. Complete the and other related learning and development activities attended. Complete the performance indicator 100% endorsement letter or written instructions or authorization letters from the LCE received, evaluated, and or. For administration program or human resource services, specifically under learning and development, administrative and management services, other functions, remove the EO of first and second semester. Complete the word accounting office instead of accounting office in please. PI, sorry po. Um, for the benefit of everyone, Mr. Presiding Officer, habang binabasa ko po, kapag may nakita po kayo, I will allow comments na po para dire-diretso po tayo. Use the term position created and filled up instead of or filled for the sake of uniformity. Remove the performance indicators, necessary equipment procured, necessary ICT equipment procured, necessary ICT peripherals procured, use 2 units laptop computers procured. Correct the spelling of continuous to continuous with the W. Under General Services Program Personnel, Program Procurement, under Administrative and Management Services, to clarify the performance indicators 100% properties or vehicles registered with that. For procurement program, putol pala, sorry po. With the GSIS and LTO, whichever is applicable. Remove the salary grade for 1 administrative officer 5 and administrative officer 4 respectively. Remove the performance indicators 100% CCTV for Nauhan Town Plaza, etc. procured. Under Treasury Program, use capital letter for every first word of the performance indicators. Indicate the percentage or the numeric value of every performance indicator such as number of printers and computers, etc. For General Assessment Program, under Assessment and Records Management, Appraisal and Assessment, spell out the TDs as tax declarations. Use verified instead of completed in performance indicator, updating of assessment of real property in 65 barangays. Remove the phrase that may incur. Under accounting program, specifically under pre-audit and bookkeeping, remove the phrase various office and other supplies procured. For budget management program, under supervision, monitoring, and evaluation, consultation or technical assistance services, administrative services. Replace 10 permanent and 3 contractual with 9 permanent and 3 JO personnel supervised. Remove the LSB in the SEF budget or Special Education Fund budget preparation assistant. Complete the word Sangguniang Bayan instead of Sangguniang. Remove the performance indicators 1 JO personnel hired and 2 JO personnel hired. For planning and development program under monitoring and evaluation, insert the youth and local before the funds utilization 20% development fund. Complete the performance indicator monthly and quarterly utilization report of nationally funded. Add 100% of various office and other supplies procured Spell out SB as Sangguniang Bayan. Add 100% to monitoring of LGU projects conducted. Remove housing-related activities provided with Secretariat Services. For civil registry program, no corrections proposed. Very good. For literacy development program, use capital letter for every word of the performance indicators. Use a capital letter for Teachers' Day. Complete the performance indicator 100% with school uniforms, school supplies, book allowance, and financial assistance provided to qualified and licensed students, and indicate the funding source. Remove the 30 learning facilitator hired. Move the 100% from the last part of the ordinance granting cash incentives to the first part of the phrase. Identify the numeric or percentage to the performance indicator without indicated frequency. Remove the transfer of 4 units classroom of the infrastructures of Municipal Engineering Office. Under ALS program, specifically under program delivery, supports program implementation, supplies management. Under the performance indicators to be corrected are as follows. Indicated the accurate numeric or percentage frequency for the performance indicators. Place the percentage and numbers at the beginning of each line. Remove 100% before the word learners and replace the specified performance indicator. Separate line of the performance indicator 100%. Skills, livelihood, entrepreneurship training conducted, and 100% completers bridge to jobs or link to market and access to capital. Remove 1 PPMP. Remove office supplies purchase. For Municipal Educational Assistance Program, under Administration and Governance, Linkaging and Networking. Remove the phrase various office and other supplies procured. Use capital outlay for every first word of the performance indicator. Identify the numeric or percentage of the PIs without indicated frequency. Use the term procured instead of fabricated for the cabinets or shelf. Add 100% to necessary linkaging and coordination activities. For population program or social services and welfare, under population program and social services and welfare, remove off, the word off after the percentage indicator. Add 100% to data banking of PMOC documents. Spell out the acronym PMC and PMOC. Use capital letter to every first word of the performance indicators. For sports development program, yun din po, use capital letter. Ilagay na lang po natin sa lahat para hindi ko nabasahin. Identify the numeric or percentage of the performance indicators without indicated frequency. For GOD program, identify the numeric or percentage of the performance indicators without indicated frequency. For local housing development program, same manifestation. And then percentage and number should be placed at the beginning of each line. For the Municipal Indigenous Peoples Development Program or Mangyan Affairs under Administration and Governance, remove the words NSB to the two quarterly reports prepared and submitted to the office of the mayor. Remove office supplies purchase. Add filing and remove drawer to performance indicator 1 unit cabinet drawer purchase. Add provided to the performance indicator food assistance. For linkaging and coordination assistance for Mangyan Center, remove 1 mobile expense provided. Remove 6 and with 8 sitios visited. Add documented to the performance indicator IP cultural practices and beliefs inventory, and use capital letter to every first word of the performance indicator. For youth development program, clarify the statements of the incomplete performance indicators. Identify the numeric or percentage of the PIs without indicated frequency. Remove the phrase office supplies procured. For environmental management program, under Eco Park Development Program, Integrated Social Forestry Program. Indicate the meaning of the abbreviations. Use capital letter for every first word of the performance indicators. Add the words in barangay Buhangin 2. One Eco Park contributory to environment and tourism established. Remove 10 by 20 square meter in the plant nursery maintained. Identify the barangays for Bantay Group but hired and supervised. Use 100% instead of 40 for the quarry site monitored, inspected, and certified. For health program, correct the spelling of continuous. Remove internet connection installed and maintained. Replace implementation of 2 municipal ordinance implemented. Replace 2 freezers, 6 examination tables, 7 metal filing cabinets, 4 200-watt solar lights with pole. Remove 3 filing cabinet, 1 freezer chest type, add weighing scale, complete the performance indicator 100%, reports prepared and submitted to the PHO and BOH. Remove the word approve. Add the Benmont Municipal Ordinance Number, Series of 2026. Replace with 100% allocation of fund for water testing quarterly. Replace with 100% patients transferred to another health facility provided, and the same manifestation to capitalize the first word of the performance indicators. And next, the social welfare services under planning and programming, senior citizen program, women welfare program. Complete the performance indicator, 1 person with disability elderly plan prepared. Remove the word of after the 100% in all performance indicators. Fill out senior in performance indicators pertaining to senior citizens. Replace with 1 OSCA head provided with honorario. Paki-indicate ko kung anong i-replace natin. Replace with 1 OSCA head provided honorario. Add 1 and spell out the acronym TID to traffic in person. Remove the word of after the 100% in all performance indicator. Next is the Colegio Dinauhan and the Tertiary Development Program. Complete the performance indicator 100% possibility, feasibility, or study of next potential block. Percentage and numbers should be placed at the beginning of each slide. Complete the performance indicator UTPRAS documentary requirements of 100% possible blank and feasible courses blank. Percentage and numbers should be placed at the beginning of each line. Indicate the numeric or percentage frequency to the performance indicator. Replace with 100% instructional materials and tools procured. The percentage and numbers should be placed at the beginning of each line. The following PI should be transferred to MEO. 1 standard 2-story building constructed. 1 MDC building repaired for roof and ceiling and replaced. 1 MDC building repainted. 1 welding laboratory painted and flooring upgraded. 1 multipurpose building painted. Deep well free flow repaired or rehabilitated. Spell out the acronym MDC or Manpower Development Center. Remove salary grade to performance indicator 1 admin officer 1 created and filled up. Sum up itemized performance indicator to JO or contract of service personnel hired. Rephrase performance indicator 100% students were administered psycho test. Reformulate performance indicator to 100% entitled students provided assistance through bridging with possible donor agencies. Percentage and number should be placed at the beginning of each line. Transfer the following performance indicators to MEO. 1 standard welding laboratory building constructed. perimeter area of CDN main building and bank or landscape. For special purpose appropriations programs and 20% development projects, correct the fund source of school buildings constructed in Colegio Dinauhan from GFSA 20% development fund to GFSA 20% DF or GF. For tourism development program, identify the numeric or percentage of the performance indicators without indicated frequency. Use capital letter for every first word of the performance indicators. Remove 2 units of camera with accessories procured. Use the term materials instead of tourism-related logistics and logistics too, and equipment, tents, tables, chairs. Add 100% to meetings or training, seminar, and workshops conducted or participated. Under poverty reduction program, identify the numerical percentage to the performance indicators without indicated frequency. Remove 1 mobile phone allowance for MPRO provided. For employment generation program, use the term assisted instead of implemented to 100% DOLE to PAD and provided and facilitated to cash assistance for distressed OFW. Use the term barangay officials. For local investment and economic promotions program, use capital letter for every first word of the performance indicator. For fisheries management program, remove the word of after 100% in all performance indicators. Remove the following performance indicators: 100% personal DTR and accomplishment reports processed and submitted. 100% personal leave of absence acted and processed. 100% personal locators and travel orders prepared and processed. 100% internet subscription expenses settled. 100% various office and supplies removed off after the 100% in all performance indicators. Reformulate the performance indicator to 20 units two-way radio with base procured. Remove the performance indicator 100% of personal IPCR. Percentage and number should be placed at the beginning of each line. Remove the word of after the 100% in all performance indicators. Indicate the accurate numeric or percentage frequency for the performance indicators. Use capital letter to every first word of the performance indicators. Remove all the word at least in all performance indicators. Use training of trainers to spell out the acronym TOT. And for the agricultural development program, remove all the word at least in the performance indicators. Remove all the word of and of the after the 100% in all performance indicators. Indicate the accurate numeric or percentage frequency of the performance indicators. Place the percentage and numbers at the beginning of each line. Remove the term trainers training in all performance indicators. Remove 100% of ICT subscriptions and license paid and maintained. Remove 100% of various offices and supplies in the PPMP procured. And evaluated to 100% national, provincial, and local programs and projects of effectively supervised and monitored. Remove 100% of the national, provincial, and local programs, projects, and activities monitored and evaluated. Remove at least 2 semestral office performance and planning review conferences conducted. Replace the 60 to 70 barangays to cover through house-to-house vaccination campaigns. Replace 60 to 72 animal health missions successfully conducted to at least 60 barangays. Remove search for outstanding organic farmers conducted. Remove calamity and crisis to 100%. Required financial assistance distributed. Remove calamity and crisis to 100% of required agricultural marine supplies distributed. Remove search for outstanding personnel conducted. Remove search for outstanding program implementer conducted. Use 100% as indicator instead of at least 3% to benchmarking activities conducted. Use 100% as indicator instead of at least 2 2 seminars or trainings conducted for office personnel. For cooperative development program, identify the numeric or percentage of the performance indicators without indicated frequency. Remove monthly telephone or mobile allowance provided. Remove 100% various office and other supplies in the PPMP procured. Remove 100% of qualified women farmers in cooperative provided with materials. Reuse 100% instead of at least 5 to cooperative required trainings conducted. And and assisted to one women farmer cooperative organized. Add 100% of facilitated registered farmers organization and cooperatives accreditation. Use 100% instead of 3 to cooperative events participated conducted. Use 100% instead of 3 to cooperative led and recognized organization and various cooperative related invitations participated. For engineering services, remove the word of and of the after the 100% in all performance indicators. Use the term motorcycle instead of motor vehicle. Remove 2 months upon receipt of supporting documents for complex projects and 2 weeks for simple projects to 100% of program of work prepared and reviewed. Remove lot of government facilities purchase. Use 100% instead of 70 as indicator to administration projects implemented upon delivery of materials. Remove old municipal building constructed. Remove MGB. Gymnasium rehabilitated, renovated, improved. Remove road leading to not concreted. Use the term concrete pavement instead of frontage in pathway for isolation facility and BHW. Use the term completed instead of constructed. Yeah. Remove access to roads going to BJMP and Mago rice mill open. Completed. Remove cemetery improved. Remove mini hydro paitan improved. Remove late machine purchase. Remove in a month of after delivery of complete materials needed in 100% government facilities improved or rehabilitated. Remove Menagy Valencia Gymnasium perimeter fence rehabilitated. Use 100% as indicator instead of 150 in building permit prepared and signed and issued, and remove 30 minutes upon receipt of complete requirements, 75 for the first semester and 75 for the second semester. For the operation of market, identify the numeric or percentage of the performance indicators without indicated frequency, same manifestation for the capitalized letter. For the operation of Bahay Tuklasan, same manifestation for the operation of market at Bahay Tuklasan. For the operation of market, no corrections. Very good po. For the operation of slaughterhouse, indicate the accurate numeric or percentage frequency for the performance indicators. Place the percentage numbers at the beginning of each line. Remove all the word of and after 100% in all performance indicators. Correct and arrange the accurate formulation of the performance indicators. Use the 100% indicator instead of 2 meetings with butchers or managers conducted. Place the 2 job order personnel hired under the administration and governance program. Remove 1 internet connection maintained. For special purpose programs or priority development projects, remove heritage museum at old municipal building established. For disaster risk reduction and management program, use 100% as indicator instead of at least 2. Use 100% as indicator instead of at least 5. And lastly, for the legislative program, identify the numeric or percentage to the performance indicators without indicated frequency. The Committee of the Whole has judiciously reviewed the municipalities' AIP for 2027, not simply to the point of correcting typographical errors in spelling and grammar, nor its inconsistencies, but it focused more on the conformity and responsiveness of the priority programs, projects, and activities to the current issues and concerns that will address the needs of the greater number of Nauhenios. Finding that the AIP 2027 embodies the goals and aspirations of the municipal government of Nauhan in the following year, 2027. The Committee of the Whole favors the approval of the annual investment program for 2027 of the municipality of Nauhan with certain corrections and recommendations as discussed and agreed upon with the concerned department heads and unit heads and program coordinators. Um, to incorporate in the revision of the revenue code the zoning fees based on the zoning ordinance. Letter B, to prioritize the funding of purchase of equipment to effectively dispatch the functions of the PIO. Letter C, to prioritize and focus on the PPAs incorporated in the AIP and other activities not identified in the AIP. Letter D, to prioritize the hiring and filling up of vacant positions in the office of the municipal treasurer. Letter E, to prioritize the funding for the purchase of equipment such as the photocopier, printer, and desktop computer, and bed scanner as they are essential in the operation of the municipal assessor's office. Letter F, to propose the creation of the position of statistician in the MPDO in the next supplemental investment program. Letter G, to require the updating and submission to the Sangguniang Bayan of all municipal plans before the lapse of the covered period of the existing plan. Letter H, to schedule an earlier date for installation of Christmas lights to maximize the utilization of the project and ensure that the decorations are presentable and visually appealing. Letter I, to undertake improvements on the landmarks in Curva and Calabao. Calabao landmark. To enhance their overall aesthetic, quality, and visual presentation under the tourism development program. Letter J, to formulate and develop livelihood programs for indigenous individuals under the poverty reduction program. The recommendation, Mr. Presiding Officer, is to return the annual investment program for 2027 to the Office of the Municipal Mayor through the Municipal Planning Development Office for corrections in accordance with the stipulated findings and recommendations in this report and agreed revisions discussed during the hearing, respectfully submitted by the Committee of the Whole. With the chairperson, the Honorable Vice Mayor Candido J. Melgar Jr., concurred by the members, yours truly, the Honorable John S. Bugarin, Honorable Marian Francis D. Marcos was an official business, the Honorable Jopel C. Ilagan, the Honorable Elmar B. Villa, the Honorable Alan M. Balbacal, the Honorable Michael Gregory D. Vargas, the Honorable Princess Patricia May R. Dolor, the Honorable Pedro M. Anday, the Liga ng mga Barangay Vice President, and the Honorable Christian Ket Sinagutom was an official business, and the Honorable Rogelio P. Bandugan was not present. So, Mr. Presiding Officer, before the adoption, this representation is open for any comments or amendments regarding the said committee reports number 192.
Any clarification, Mr. Chair? Sa check lang sa may Colegio de Nahuan, yung remove the supplies, hindi kasama din yung instructional materials. Baka hindi natin mapili yun. Ano ba? Hindi pa kayo balik sa Colegio. Hindi yung buong tatanggalin yan. Hindi mabibili yung Colegio. Okay.
Remove the
Second layer. Hindi lang supply. Office supplies lang tatanggalin, hindi kasama yung instructional materials. Okay, naman palagay mo po, replace with 100% instructional supplies, materials, and tools procured. Dapat tanggalin lang doon yung office supplies. Hindi kasama yung instructional.
noted ko. Include na lang po, sir.
Plus, yung civil yung sa sa Educational Assistance Program. Page 5, Municipal Educational Assistance Program under linkaging and network. Use the term procured instead of fabricated for cabinet study. Ito po ay dapat use the term fabricated and installed. Ayun.
Indicated and installed.
Instead of fabricated lang.
Correct na lang po sa report. Thank you.
Any other? So wala na po.
Mr. Presiding Officer, if there are no further corrections, I move to the adoption of this committee report number 192 series of 2026.
Before the adoption, we would like to commend our secretariat
Opo.
for extending an extra mile and extra hours para nakauwi sila ng alas 12 to be able for us to report the annual investment program.
Dahil po dyan, pwede po silang bitmas bukas.
Yan po yung kanilang short hindi kayo papasok bukas.
Laban nyo na po hanggang Sabado.
Tatlong sunod na araw, pwede kayo. 3 days kayo hindi pumasok. Starting tomorrow. So the committee report is hereby adopted.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer, and may I humbly request the Secretary to please return the annual investment program with the findings and recommendations of the committee to the Office of the Municipal Mayor through the Municipal Planning Development Office.
Secretary, please note.
Maraming salamat.
So wala na po ba? Punta na tayo sa calendar business. First is the resolution requesting USEC Nicasio Conti.
Allow me to read the content of the proposed resolution, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Please proceed.
A resolution proposing to the Department of Public Works and Highways, or DPWH, through Undersecretary Attorney Nicasio A. Conti, the repair, rehabilitation, and improvement of the national road along kilometer 33, Calapan South Road, Barangay Adria Luna Section, Municipality of Nauhan, Oriental, Mindoro. Whereas the national road along kilometer 33 Calapan South Road, particularly the Barangay Adria Luna section in the municipality of Nauhan, province of Oriental Mindoro, serves as an important road used by residents, commuters, motorists, businesses, and travelers going to and from different municipalities within the province. Whereas the said road section is currently in a deteriorated condition characterized by rough surfaces, potholes, and damaged portions, which pose significant risk and inconvenience to road users. Whereas several road accidents and vehicular incidents have reportedly occurred along the said road section due to its poor condition. Whereas the continued poor condition of this national road adversely affects the public safety, transportation efficiency, delivery of goods and services, and economic activities. Whereas the repair, rehabilitation, and improvement of this road will significantly enhance road safety, reduce transportation risks, and promote economic development. Now, therefore, I move, Mr. Presiding Officer, for the passing of the said resolution.
Any question or clarification? Seeing none, the period of interpretation is hereby closed, and on motion of the Honorable Councilor Princess Patricia Maydolor, seconded by all members present, the said resolution is hereby approved on its second and final reading.
Mr. Presiding.
Next, the PCA.
Mr. Presiding Officer, this representation is now open for interpellation relative to the resolution requesting the Philippine Coconut Authority for funding assistance of the proposed construction and completing of roads in Sitio Dos, Barangay Mulawin, Municipality of Nauhan, Oriental Mindoro, amounting to 15 million pesos.
Any question or clarification? Seeing none, it's the pleasure of the sponsor.
Move to close the period of interpellation, Mr. Presiding Officer, and respectfully request for an approval of the resolution pertaining to the same.
On motion of Honorable Councilor Michael Gregory D. Vargas, seconded by all members present, the said resolution is hereby approved on its second and final reading.
Salamat po.
Next, the resolution for adoption of proposed organ structure of municipal treasurer.
Mr. Presiding Officer, we have now opened for immediate interpellation relative to the resolution adopting the proposal council structure of the usual treasurer's office.
The sponsor is now open for interpellation. Any interpellation? Seeing none, what's the pleasure of the sponsor?
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move to close the period of interpellation and I move to pass a resolution adopting the proposed organizational structure of the Office of Municipal Treasurer for fiscal year 2026.
On motion of Honorable Councilor Jopel Silagan, seconded by all members present, the said resolution is hereby approved on its second and final reading.
Mr. Presiding Officer, we have now open for interpellation regarding the request for a resolution adopting the annual gender and development plan of the municipality of Pangulo.
The sponsor is now open for interpellation. Any interpellation? Seeing none, what's the pleasure of the sponsor?
I move to close the period of interpellation and I move to pass a resolution adopting the annual gender and development plan and budget for calendar year 2027 of the municipality of Pangulo.
On motion of Honorable Councilor Jopel Silagan, seconded by all members present, the said resolution is hereby approved on its second and final reading.
Thank you for the rest.
Next is Consipat.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I am now open for interpellation regarding the request for an authority to enter into a memorandum of agreement with PVOX regarding the implementation of Geospatial Information Management and Analysis Project for Hazard and Risk Assessment in the Philippines, or GRIS-PH, in the municipality of Nauhan.
The sponsor is now open for interpellation. Any interpellation? Seeing none, what's the pleasure of the sponsor?
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move to pass a resolution authorizing Mayor Henry Joel C. Teves to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology regarding the implementation of Geospatial Information Management and Analysis Project for Hazards and Risk Assessment in the Philippines, or GRIS-PH, in the municipality of Nauhan.
The period of interpellation is hereby closed and the motion of Honorable Councilor Princess Patricia Medilor, the resolution authorizing the municipal mayor to enter into MOA with PVOX is hereby approved on second and final readings. Next is the labor GIP.
Bilang tagapangulo, hingi po ako ng isang minutong recess. Parating pa lang daw po ang ating
Natin.
Ito na to, no? Masasala ng mga tao eh, ha? Paano mo offer dito? Siguro laki ng sweldo mo kay Mr. Rafael, na? Grabe siya! Wala bang parato dyan? Paratuhan mo naman ako!
I said just eat.
Kumakain na nga ako, ha? Ang sarap! Ay, girl. Oh. Yes, pa.